Okie dokie. Let's go into this next one, which I'm clipping this one out today. It's Johnny's best friend, Alex Stein.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Alex was at the Dallas airport over the weekend.
Okay.
And wouldn't you know, Brittney Griner was in town.
Oh.
Yeah. And, you know, Alex is known for being a social commentator, political commentator. You know, what do you call it? Avant-garde antagonist, if you will. And
a performance artist?
A performance artist, sure. But I think the way he likes to be identified as most is steel toe guest. And he ran into Brittney Griner and her people at the Dallas airport last week. And this became such big news that I think it's the Phoenix Mercury is the team that Brittney Griner plays for. She's back in the league. They had to release a statement about what happened in this incident that, well, they use the usual terminology, troll, internet troublemaker, this and that. This is, now, as you
made any trouble.
As you may or may not know, Brittney Griner was released from a Russian prison after, being found with lots of weed on her. And our attempts, sorry again, guys, I'm sucking on cough drops, doing everything I can. The trade we made to get Brittney Griner out of jail.
Worth it.
We released an international arms dealer whose nickname, and this is a fun nickname, was the Merchant of Death. And which, by the way, I love how we sit there and we take a guy like this Merchant of Death guy and we go, oh, isn't this guy awful? He keeps selling all these weapons to all these armies and shit like that. And I'm like, wait, you mean the thing we do all the time? And you're like,
no,
yeah, but
he's like a Nazi. He's evil. Yeah, but have you heard of the Azov battalion?
We made them take the swastikas off their helmet. It's okay. Yeah, but not out of their
but they still have the tattoos.
You can take the swastikas off the Azov battalion helmets, but you can't take them off their hearts. I always say that about the Azov.
I'm glad you're trying to tone down the Azov battalion, but a few of them saw Inglourious Bastards and got scarification on their foreheads because they thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
Those guys went in hard in the paint.
They did it as a tribute. No, it is, but it's always funny, you get the saying that, history's written by the winners. The Norm Macdonald line of, I was reading a
good guys all won.
Yeah, I was reading a history book the other day. Wouldn't you know it? The good guys have won every time. That's kind of that way with arms dealers. Can you believe this guy that we traded for Brittney Griner? He arms both sides of a conflict. Yeah, that'd be fucked up, right? Like, let's say Iraq invaded Iran. I'll just pick a random thing. And let's say we totally publicly supported Iraq in invading Iran. But at the same time, we were selling weapons to the Iranians. That would be insane, right? That would be counterproductive. Well, we did that. And then as far as the Middle East goes, you talk about the Middle East in general, us arming both sides of a conflict. Sorry, guys. That's just what we do. So as far as
trained everyone to fight and watched.
Yeah, as far as calling this arms dealer the Merchant of Death, that takes balls. Coming from the world's #1 biggest arms dealer, the United States. But Alex Stein saw Brittney Griner at the airport and decided he would jump into action. And, Brittney Griner has said a lot of dumb shit. Before she got arrested in Russia, she didn't like America, didn't want to stand for the anthem. America's not a great place, so on and so forth. It just took a little bit of time in a Russian prison for her to go, yeah, fuck that. I guess we're not so bad. It gave her a little bit of perspective.
Turns out freedoms are kind of nice.
Yeah. So let's watch Alex go to the airport and have a little fun with Brittney Griner.
BG, was that a fair trade for the Merchant of Death? I know you kill it on the court, but he kills it in real life.
So you're Brittney Griner. You're just walking through the airport, trying to get to your next flight to go to the next game of the next road trip, the next leg of it, whatever. And all of a sudden, here comes this big 6'4" guy going, do you think that was a fair trade? I mean, you kill on the court. He kills people in real life.
And I don't know if that first part's true. I mean, I'm sure Alex is just being very charitable to Brittney, but I mean, honestly, that was the worst part about that trade. Is like, is it even like I asked the WNBA, would they do that trade? Would they give up those picks? I don't know. Exactly.
I mean, the other side, quote unquote, got an international arms dealer. You know, we got a weak power forward. I mean, it just didn't seem like a fair trade. Could we at least get like a draft pick or a prisoner to be named later?
Can we send her in like Captain America into the next conflict? Just drop Brittney Griner in the center of it and give her a basketball and let her go.
Right. I don't know how well it would work, but he goes into the airport. He starts harassing her, and Brittney Griner has like this one little wiener guy. That's her support, and that's it.
Is it true you had to have sex with Vladimir Putin to get released from Russia?
Whoa.
Britt, Britt, is it true you had to...
Get out of the way.
What about his wife?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to talk to Brittney. Hey, Britt, do you still want to boycott America, Brittney?
Stop.
Well, get off me.
Stop.
I love, this is kind of like the trans rally that he went to. I love when all these people try to hold Alex back, and they're like a foot shorter than him and like 100 pounds lighter. And Alex can literally just take one of his arms and go, get off me, bro. I'm doing something. Like,
yeah, and the best part is he doesn't really fight back, so they think like, oh, I'm winning. This is working. Like, dude, if he put anything into it, you're on the floor.
If Alex leans his shoulder into this, you're going flying into that toy store over there. But these guys all try to restrain Alex, and he just keeps walking. Like, you notice he's not falling behind Brittney Griner.
No.
This guy's trying to stop him, and Alex is like, get off me. And I love how Alex always acts like he's surprised that this guy's doing this. He's like, get off me, bro. What are you doing? I'm trying to yell at her about having sex with Vladimir Putin and if she still hates America.
What, are you fighting freedom? I'm asking her why she doesn't stand for the anthem. Come on, man. Should be on my side.
I'm trying to ask your client why she's a giant piece of shit. You keep kind of getting in my way a little bit here.
I'm weird. Why? She hates America. What about the merchant of death, Brett? Get off me.
Stop, dude.
Get off me.
That guy failed so miserably at holding Alex back. And like,
stop, dude.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of my boss, all right? She's going to think I'm a pussy. So, like, there's a guy 6'4", 240 pounds, and you're trying to hold him back, and he's like, dude, get off me. Just stop it. Anyway, Brittney, did you have to suck Vladimir Putin's dick to get free? All right, time to go. Hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to have a conversation. Get the fuck out of here.
He's like the Rudy of the protection game. He's like, someday they're going to put me in, coach. And it's like, this is his last year before retirement. If he doesn't get a gig, he'll never go on the wall. Like, we got to give him one.
Yeah.
Brittney Griner says she needs a bodyguard. Yeah, who gives about her?
The fucking Paul Blart of personal protection. I mean, that's just what they think of the WNBA. They're like, here, you're a WNBA player. Obviously, no one's ever going to give a shit about you or ever bother you in public. But you know what? My brother-in-law needed a job, so this personal protection agency got this guy at a discounted rate, and we're going to throw him out there to you.
Look, dollar store Patton Oswalt just needs a gig. All right, that's what we got.
He really is scuffed Patton. Oh.
Was that a fair trade for the merchant of death? I know you killed on the court. He killed in real life.
Look at that guy. That guy's supposed to be protecting that person.
He's reaching for the phone, and to keep it away, Alex just goes up a little bit.
Right. He's like, give me that phone, damn it. And Alex goes, up, it's up here. Like, I'm pretty sure next Alex is going to play I Got Your Nose with this guy. Oh, that's embarrassing.
What? You should just hold his head and let him swing at you.
I want to pull this guy aside and just go, hey, pal, come over here. Let me ask you something. What exactly is it you hope to accomplish here? I mean,
hey, don't mess with someone who wears a tactical purse.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. You've got like a weird, one of those old Nikon camera bags as a purse, and you're going to stop Alex Stein from harassing Brittney Griner? Stop it.
You gotta have sex with Vladimir Putin. What are you get released from Russia, Britt?
Why are you being like that?
Dude, I want to talk to Britt. Britt, you scared to talk to me? Britt, you're scared.
Even this guy's smiling. Like, in a weird way, this guy
all
finds
funny.
Alex kind of funny. He's like, dude, stop. If I laugh in front of her, she beats me with a belt. You got to fucking chill, dude. I got to get you out of here. You're cracking me up too much.
Look, you're being a dick. I'll admit the hitting Putin's wife thing was kind of a funny bit, but come on, man.
Yeah, the fucking Putin thing was kind of funny, but like seriously, if I laugh in front of her, I get fired. So you gotta chill out. Could you go ahead and do like the Clubber Lang thing in Rocky 3 where he goes, hold me back, hold me back. Oh, could you struggle and make me look like a tough guy, Alex? I'd really appreciate it.
Here.
Have a good day.
The Merchant of Death, Britt.
Have a good day.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Get off me.
Stop now.
Britt, do you hate America? Britt, was it a fair trade for the Merchant of Death? Britt, was it a fair trade? Brittany,
Done?
was it a fair trade? Why are you grabbing me?
You done? Why are you grabbing me?
Alex is screaming at someone in the middle of an airport, and he can't understand why this guy's grabbing him. He's like,
And the best part is I'm kind of on Alex's side now. Why are you grabbing him? At this point in the exchange, we've proved it's useless. Why are you still trying?
yeah,
Your efforts are futile, sir.
Alex is like, I've shrugged you off 4 times. I mean, if I really wanted you gone, you'd be gone. Just be cool. But yeah, I mean, if you go through the airport following someone and yelling at them, and that person has a group, somebody from that group is going to distract you from accomplishing your goal. So I don't know if Alex can really be surprised about that. And the other thing is, let's not forget who the piece of shit in this deal is. It's not Brittney Griner. I mean,
It's America.
It's America. She got offered a spot home. She took it.
Yeah, dude, I don't blame her at all. Yeah. Hey, you want to? No. I'm sorry. I can't go home. I'd rather stay in the Russian gulag and go through God knows what, malnutrition, horrible, whatever. I'm gonna stay here because I'd hate to think they let a merchant of death free in my name. No, they're like, you want to go home? Fuck yes,
Yeah.
I'm going. Bye.
You guys are like, oh, I can't believe she'd get out of prison in exchange for the merchant of death. It's like, I'll have you guys spend a day in a Russian prison. And then you wouldn't care if the government was going to let Adolf Hitler go and be reincarnated. You would be like, yeah, I'm just getting out of this fucking Russian prison.
I don't know. According to a photo I saw, I think he was.
Because you're running up.
I want to talk to the famous athlete.
You talk to me. How about that?
Okay, well, do you like protecting her, even though she hates our country?
I do what I need to.
Well, do you think that she?
Oh, wait a minute.
I do what I need to.
That wasn't exactly a ringing endorsement of Brittney Griner and the detail that this man has. Do you like protecting her even though she hates our country? I do what I need to do. That's not good. She's going to see that and she's going to be like, bro, you fucking sold me down the river there. What the hell? Like, I'm sorry. I thought the guy was kind of funny. Thought it was kind of a funny troll. And that guy was a pretty bad dude.
Honestly, other than Alex, though, who actually ever recognizes her? Does it happen often?
I don't think I could pick Brittney Griner out of a lineup. I mean, first of all, she looks and she's built kind of like a dude. So I wouldn't know if I'd really be able to pick her out of a lineup. I don't. That's a great point. Brittney Griner looks.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm a huge sports fan, but when you said Alex Stein had a run-in with Brittney Griner, I had confused it, and I thought you meant Brittany Venti because of the beef they had before for a little bit. So I was going with that, and then when I saw Brittney Griner, I'm like, thank God we didn't say anything. We just waited.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you hear that she had sex with Vladimir Putin? Look at that.
There you go. There's the end of the clip. So, and I don't know how Brittney Griner feels about the whole thing. I know she shot her mouth off about America quite a bit before she was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where she's at now. I'm sure if you're Brittney Griner, the last thing you want to do is talk about your incarceration. You probably don't want to talk about, what happened and what you had to do, who you got traded for and everything else. I mean, you don't want to talk about it. But it's also the thing you're known for most. Like, most people know Brittney Griner from her time in a Russian jail and the exchange we made for the Merchant of Death.
And her OnlyFans account.
I don't think that exists, but not as,
She's got some great feet and ball pics.
but it's just weird that the dick's not involved. I don't understand it. But like, she can't expect that people who notice her are going to want to talk to her about basketball. You know, you say Brittney Griner,
Well,
people go, "Oh, you mean that basketball player who was in a Russian prison for having weed?" And I don't remember, did she have an amount where she was selling it, or was it like a personal possession deal?
I think she had a couple. Here's my theory on the whole thing. Honestly, I think she'd gotten away with it a lot before. And so she just made it a regular thing of bringing some vape cartridges with her. And the Russian government was well aware of it. And when they needed it, well, we're going to just arrest her now. And then they had a card.
When shit went south with America, they were like, all right, go ahead and take the basketball player. Let's fuck with
because
him
we
a
know,
little bit.
because again, I severely doubt that she just accidentally brought him with her this one time and they happened to find him. No. I'm pretty sure you had them with you and you regularly did because you figured I'm a star over here.
Yeah.
I'm a big, proud, powerful black woman. They won't do anything to me. And then, they kind of arrested you for weed.
Yeah, Russia's not like America where it's like, oh, you're famous. Well, the weed thing doesn't matter. In Russia, they don't fuck around as much.